Hi, I'm Bill Spear. I'm a realtor with the Liz Spear team of RE/MAX Elite, and I've been in the real estate business for about a decade. And I'm here today to talk to you about the importance of schools and their impact on your home's values. Basically, you might think a school tax levy doesn't have any direct impact on you if you don't have kids. But let's face it, your home is probably your biggest financial investment. And what happens to the schools drives what happens to the communities. We've seen this before in the Little Miami School District. Basically, from 2005 to 2011, there was a huge tax fight. Levy after levy after levy after levy was rejected. 8 in a row, until finally the 9th one was passed. Now, even by then, it was too late to save the school system from being taken over by the state and controlled for a couple of years. But getting that levy passed was key to getting the criteria to get a path back to self-control, which is what we all want anyway. Nobody really wants the state taking control of your schools, right? The other thing you don't want, obviously, nobody wants to pay more taxes than they have to, and that might be where you're coming from when you think, hey, you know what, I've got no kids in the school, so it's not my problem. But the fact of the matter is, what happens to your neighbors happens to you. The community as a whole is driven by schools. Time and again, buyers come to us, and what they tell us is, I want to live in this school district, and they pick one. Why do they pick that school? Because little Johnny and little Susie are going to be safe when they go to school there. They're going to get a good education. Academics are strong because they've got a good financial footing. That's what buyers want. As soon as buyers find out that they don't have that, that they're concerned, that there's turmoil, and the future looks shady, they're out of there. They'll go find someplace else to live. And your neighbors will appreciate that in the boundary school districts because they're probably picking your area because of where they got to work. So they're going to go to your neighbors, and they're going to spend more money in neighboring school districts than they would in yours. Because face it, selling your home is supply and demand. It comes down to location. If they don't have demand when the buyers leave, what you can ask for any product, including your home, goes down. So it doesn't matter how much work you put into that primo gourmet kitchen or the master bath. It doesn't matter if buyers aren't coming to your house. So that's a key. You've got to have demand. Now, what happened in the Little Miami School District is when they passed the levy, they started bouncing up. But before that, with the 2005 to 2011, home values dropped. When you compare them to the neighboring school districts like Kings, Mason, and Lebanon, Little Miami went down from 2005 to 2011 approximately 23%. The other neighboring school districts went down anywhere from 5 to 12 to 14%. That 10% can be huge. It's enough of a difference in many cases to make you a prisoner of your home. You want to sell, but you can't because you're underwater. That's not a good thing. And the Cincinnati area is not like California or some of the other places that have, mad appreciation where they jump 10, 20, 30, 40% in a year. Face it, we're low single digits at best. So when we take a 20% hit to home values, it's going to take a long, long time to get back from that. So when you're faced with supporting the school tax levy, you want to have what happened in Milford, where they've went up 20% since they passed their levy. Little Miami's up 8%, Batavia's up 4% since they passed their most recent levies. Those are bump ups that you want for your community. It's what you want to secure the future of the West Clermont School District home values. It's important to you. If you want to retire on the beach in Florida, protect your home's value. Do it for the kids, do it for yourself. Vote yes.